So escape. It's so easy to want to escape when things feel really mundane, or you're just really tired, or maybe you're bored. I mean, not because you don't have enough to do, but because it's not exciting to you, the dishes and the playing of the ponies and all of those little things, and we want to push through. But sometimes it's easier to escape. And some of the things that I've seen women escaping to, the internet, Facebook, we're spending hours and hours online, and we're neglecting our kids. And I know I'm guilty of that. I have done that. And it's something that I'm trying to just knock that off completely. I know affairs, women, it's so easy to escape into an online relationship, or even to a real life affair. Because, I don't know, we just think we're going to get something from that. It's really deceptive. We're going to all of these things, to all of these escapes, instead of going to the source, going to God, recognizing our life, choosing to live our life, figuring out what it means to enjoy our life, and engaging with our family and in real life. And I think it's just so important that we recognize our escapes, and that we choose to get out of them, and we find a friend and we say, help me, I'm going down this road. I'm talking to this person too much. I'm spending this much time online. I need accountability. Will you pray with me? Will you help me? And bolt from the situation and bolt from the escape so that you can live your real life.
This whole book is about mentorship, having somebody speak into your life. I was training a bunch of bloggers this past weekend, about 30 women from all over the world, and I asked them a question. I said, how many of you feel guilty every day for how much time you spend on the internet? And almost all of them raised their hand. Now, when I look at my two children, my two daughters, I have 4 children, Sarah and Joy. Sarah was raised before we really had Facebook or internet or cell phones or the 10,000 television channels or any of that. And during her lifetime, I would focus on real things. I would have a real friend over. We'd go to the park. We'd read great books. We would do a garden. We would cook real food. I learned how to do this all for the first time. And I enjoyed life so much. And I think that there is no substitute for a real friend.
Internet is stealing our joy.
It really is. It's stealing your joy, your relationships. It's keeping you from accomplishing things. Yeah. And there's never a friend on Facebook or one more comment, one more friend that's going to bring you a whole bowl of real chicken soup when you're sick, or who's going to take care of your child when you need them to. I feel like a part of it is becoming a little bit having idols in your life. Satan he comes as light. He comes to steal and destroy. And I think that it's okay to understand that we all get to that desperate place, but then we need to have a plan in place. Sarah Mae called me and she was asking me questions. I said, Sarah Mae, I want you to make 5 things you're going to do. I want you to find a friend to go out with, or what pleases your heart, what encourages you. I want you to get a book to read, because she loves reading. I said, I want you to go do something fun with your children, do something for yourself. We need to understand that those dark times come, but you're never going to be fulfilled unless you put real people, real fulfillment, and unless you're really walking with God. My daughter Sarah often says, Mom, I think that Facebook has kept a whole generation of people from praying, or from thinking deeply, or from reading profoundly. And so we just want to encourage you to know that it's a temptation to escape. We all look for ways to escape, but escapes are like idols that will never really satisfy your heart. So call a friend and say, will you get together with me, pray? Can we be accountable to each other? Can you help me to not have this addiction anymore?